Hey everyone, it's Melissa here. Today we're going to be combating the aphid issue that I'm having in my yard. I went away for a month, and when I came back from my trip, my entire yard was infested. It was horrible. So today is the day. We are going to come out here tonight and we are going to spray everything. But before we do that, I wanted to take you around the yard a little bit and show you exactly the issues that I'm having so you can see what I'm talking about. So the first issue where I'm going to show you is actually in my chicken garden. I have some cantaloupe and honeydew growing, and as you can see right here, the light, can you see all those spots? This is all aphid damage. See how the leaves are shiny? It looks like it's wet. That is how I know that this is actually aphids coming in here damaging everything. It is just, if you look under the leaves, you can see that there's some spots here. Thankfully, this issue isn't so bad over here. But if I take you over to my tree, this is a crepe myrtle tree. Again, aphids just everywhere. I've never had aphids on a crepe myrtle tree before, but as you can see, it is everywhere. Look under the leaves. Again, it's just, you see the shininess, you see the dots everywhere. That means I have a problem. And actually, this is considered a huge infestation. We're going to head into my vegetable garden over here. And again, it's not so bad here, but oh, look at that. It's a lot worse than I thought. These are my watermelon plants. They're just looking so yucky. What I could do is actually remove all of my infested stuff and just start anew, but I don't want to. I really want to try to save all these plants that I've got and see if I can actually get more produce out of them. Same with my broccoli. The broccoli, again, it just is covered in eggs. You can see that. Just smash them all. But the infestation, again, is it's so big that I just need to come out here and really diligently spray everything. The last section I wanted to look at are these are pumpkins. I planted these a few months ago, and just look again, just spots everywhere under the leaves. It's just, once again, I think a lot of people would recommend pulling these things out, but I don't want to. I want to try to save them as much as I can because I don't want to lose my harvest that I have. Oh, let's look at my green beans, see if they have anything. Oh, sure enough, look at that. Oh, it's so bad. It's all over the green beans too. Oh, I'm just gonna, this is really bad, honestly. Look at that. Yuck. Now it's quite sad. Like I said before, I've never, ever in all of my years gardening had an issue like this. But for some reason, I think it's because our weather was extremely hot this year. And I was gone during the heat. And there was nobody here. Of course, no rain. So nothing got water. I mean, surface water anyway. So nothing was here to actually protect the plants. So they just, like I said, swooped in and destroyed everything. Now, to be honest with you, the right choice would be just to remove all these things, and then the things I can't remove, just spray, spray, spray. But I like to be difficult, I guess, and I want to try to save my plants, so I'm going to really try hard to spray, get everything under control, but I can't do that during the day because we don't want to harm the pollinators. The spray I have is neem oil, and neem oil is a contact spray killer. So if I decide to spray in the afternoon, even though it's an organic spray, what's going to happen if a bee actually lands on it while it's still wet, it will kill the bee on contact because it's on contact kill. So we definitely don't want to do that. So I'm going to come back out in a couple of hours once the sun is actually setting, when all the pollinators have gone to bed, and we are going to really saturate everything. Yeah, I need you to go away. I'm busy. Go on. I'm losing light here. Go on. Adam, could you call him? Yeah. All right. So the product I'm going to be using today is called neem oil. This should help me with my problems with my aphids. So I've got my gallon jug here. I'm going to do 4 teaspoons of neem oil into the product, and I'm going to put it in directly before I put any water in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get the water. And the water being poured in will help stir it, so that will make it an extra step that I don't have to do. And now that my water is about, say this high, I'm going to put the lid back on, give it a nice turn, nice and tight. Now I'm going to start pumping it. And this is the pressure that you want. And now I can take it over to my area that I want to spray it. So we're going to start at the watermelon right now. And now I'm just going to spray it really well. I'm hoping I can get on the back sides of certain leaves. It's not foolproof, but I'm hoping we can do a really good job. Just really make it saturated. My goal is to actually have the water just dripping off of it. And I think what I'm also going to start doing is, I think I'm going to just come out here every couple of days and maybe just spray my plants just with water with the hose. And that will help, I guess, get rid of the aphids or just not attract them as much. I read that if it's pretty dry conditions, you're going to have issues. And I feel like because of the hot summer that we've had this year, I feel like just doing something extra like that would really help. So I'll give it a few days before I start doing that because I really wanting this to take effect. But then I'll be able to start spraying it with the water and hopefully we won't have any more issues. Now, if you do have pets, I would recommend just bringing them inside while you're doing this. You really don't want them around the chemicals, regardless of how safe it actually is. Let's keep them inside just to help things settle before you let them outside. All right, so now you saw the process of what I was doing with the neem oil. Hopefully that really helps me and I get an advantage to get rid of these pests. Like I said before, I'm going to also start spraying with water every couple of days to try to really help keep moisture on the leaves. I read that that's supposed to help keep everything combated, but I think that we've got this. I have confidence, but I better go because the mosquitoes are eating me alive out here. I forgot to put on mosquito repellent before I came out. I'm telling you, I was at my cabin for a month and hardly got bit at all by mosquitoes, but here at home, we've got mosquitoes. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that today was helpful. Have a good day. Bye.